Hello, you luscious people. Welcome to AllanaQandA.com. First, I just wanted to give out a little shout out. See, I got my hair done and the blow dry and the streaks. So to my amazing friend Sarah at Salon Mix in Los Angeles in Atwater Village. She's amazing. So that's my first little shout out. Second, your question. I just feel so blessed that you trust me enough to reach out and ask me these questions and share your vulnerability with me. So thank you. This one says, Allana, I feel so trapped. I'm in a loveless, sexless marriage, and I'm so far from everything, far from friends, family. We are currently stationed overseas. I don't have any money as I don't work here, and I'm losing all hope. Wow. Okay. So first, I acknowledge you for reaching out to share with me because, wow, it's just like you're so far away from everything, but you're choosing to reach out to me. Like, wow, that touches me so much. I think in this world, there aren't a lot of people that can really listen. Listen without fixing, listen without judging, listen without being uncomfortable. Like your situation would make a lot of people uncomfortable. So they'd be like, blah, 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 right? Rather than just like, whew, I'm sorry. What a difficult, challenging time for you. I would first like to say, when you feel like your situation is happening to you, you feel like your situation is bigger than you, the circumstance is bigger than you, there's no way to feel but a victim. So I'm going to ask you to imagine right now your situation is in front of you, okay? And then I want you to imagine that you get twice your size, double that, expand that and double that, double it again, double it as many friggin' times as you need to until you are bigger than your circumstances and situation. So you and I together, we're sitting here on the video looking at your situation, but we are bigger than it, okay? That will help you to take your power back so that you're not a victim. Because in life, I believe we create what's going on. Whether we created it before we came here as an, okay, sure, I'm gonna take that on as a challenge, bring it. And then we come down bloop, into a body and away we go. Or we choose it consciously in our life, or through not willing to be awake and conscious and tell the truth, we choose it by not choosing. Does that make sense? Like an avoidance is a choice. Denial is a choice. Pretending that we're fine when we're not is a choice, okay? So the more you can take responsibility for that, the more you'll take your power back. Don't judge yourself for it. You've always done your best. Everybody always does their best, okay? And you're bigger than the situation. Look at it like, where did you choose this? Okay? Just no judgment, just curiosity. Okay, next question. So what's the gift in this? What's the lesson in this? What is this an opportunity for me to grow? Like there's something inside of you, we'll call it courage. The capacity to speak up, the capacity to go, okay, so what would it take for me to be able to work here? Okay, so what would it take for me to be able to speak with my husband and talk about our marriage and, you know, healing whatever's in the way of us having love again? What would it take for me to separate and leave and be flown home and stay with my friends or family and start my life over? Like, you're allowed to ask questions. That when you have no hope, it's because you're not in the driver's seat. Here you are in your chariot, but you've dropped the reins and you're probably sitting off on the side. So slap your ass, do some sexy hip circles, be bigger than your circumstances, get back on that chariot, pick up the reins, swear if you need to, cry if you need to, doesn't matter, breathe through your emotions. And where is it that you choose to go? And ask questions, even if you don't know what to do. So what would it take for me to know the next step? To honor myself and to bring myself towards more joy. All of these are questions that are possible. I don't know where in the world you are, literally, stationed overseas, but you can't be the only wife there. Ask yourself, who is a awesome friend in this adventure who I can count on, who I can talk to? And then go talk to them and start having coffee with them. Right? Or maybe there is, like, I don't know what your religious or spiritual beliefs are, but maybe there is a spiritual community or a church or something where you can go talk to somebody. Get out, show up, ask and receive. Even if you've only got this much courage, use that and take one more step. So you've taken the first step with me. Here's my love back to you. Now you take that energy and you go take another step. Okay? I think you would be really empowered by one of my books for women, howtobeandstaysexy.com. You can also listen to it as you go for walks. Walking is good. Oh, that's another thing, exercise. Quite often when we're depressed, we could really use some serotonin. Okay, so get out there and go for walks or exercise. And as I said, connect with other people, because that's the oxytocin that'll make you feel better. Sometimes just a boost in hormones is enough to tip you in the right direction. So I recommend you read that, because you'll feel my love. It's good information. It's inspiring stories. It's practices for you to connect with your feminine power, which is your intuition, which is your instincts, feminine instincts, which is self-love, so that you can take actions in the direction of your life shifting. Okay? And keep in touch. And I believe in you. And I won't treat you like a victim. I will treat you like the queen that you are, with great compassion and tenderness for where you are, all at once. I love you.